Oh, sweetheart, you're finally awake. I was getting worried, you know? It's been such a long night, hasn't it? Oh, don't struggle too much. Those ropes are tight for a reason. I can't have you hurting yourself after all, my love. Hmm? What's that? I can't really hear you through the gag. You're gonna have to speak up, my darling. It is cute when you beg, but it's sort of futile. I guess I'll let you keep doing it though. It's pretty entertaining. Oh, and you're just so cute when you're desperate, but I can't let you go. That's what you want, isn't it? I can tell. Isn't that nice? That you don't even need to speak and I know what you want? How could you want anything more than that? Someone who understands you innately, knows your needs, your wants. Really, I don't know why you're complaining. This would be a dream come true for most people. Most people will spend their lives hunting after a human connection as deep as the one we already have. I already know exactly what you want and you need. I already know exactly what I need to do for you. How could you want more than that? Well, even if you want it, I guess it doesn't really matter. 'Cause you're mine now. Forever. We belong together and nothing is gonna change that. Why are you crying? I'm not a monster, you know? I mean, I even took the painstaking efforts to make sure you were alone before I took you. Make sure there's no witnesses. I'm making things easier for us, don't you see? I'm doing this because I love you. I've loved you for so long. Oh, the days that I spent watching you from afar and dreaming of the day I could have you all to myself. And now the day is here. It's like a dream come true. And I know you're not as excited as I am, but you'll come around with time, my darling. Let me wipe your tears away, my love. I'm sure that it's scary, but there really is no need to be afraid, okay? I'm here for you. Here, I'm sure that gag can't be comfortable. And I already have you right where I want you, so let's go ahead and take that off, There we go. Oh, wow, you're a lot louder than I thought you'd be. You really don't need to be freaking out so much, you know. I'm not going to do anything. I already have you just where I want you. I have what I want. Causing such a fuss is really unnecessary. But I guess I can't stop you. Your voice is so sweet, even when you're pleading. I could listen to you forever. But you do need to understand that begging won't change anything. I'd rather you don't spend that energy on something so very futile. You should spend it with me instead. Doesn't that sound so much better? Spending your energy on me instead of begging for something that's never gonna happen. It really is useless, so if you want to save your energy, you might as well stop. It's not gonna change anything. You're staying here with me, where you're safe, where nobody else can take you from me. I'm gonna make sure that nobody else can have you. You're mine, okay? All mine. Oh, that look in your eyes. The fear, the confusion. I know it all too well. It's familiar at this point. As part of my daily routine as brushing my teeth or taking a walk. I'm so used to people being afraid of me. I've gotten used to it by now. It was a little scary at first, but I guess those things just get easier. Just like it's gonna get easier for you the longer you're here. I was scared at first too when everyone thought I was a monster. I mean, that's how you see me right now, isn't it? But it got easier. You can't change yourself just because someone else wants you to, you know? You have to live for yourself, authentically. And this is what I have to do to live my life authentically. Wouldn't be right if I repressed the things that I feel, would it? No. So, I guess it is unfortunate that you fit into that plan, but life really isn't fair. And it's all going to be okay, even if it does seem scary now. It's gonna be just fine. You'll see. In time, I know you'll come to understand. And you'll come to love me just as much as I love you. We're gonna be so happy together. Just you and me. Nobody else. Forever and ever. Until the end of time. Oh, darling, if you're going to keep babbling, you're really going to have to enunciate better. I can barely understand you over all that crying. I mean, even if you were asking to escape, I wouldn't be able to understand you. So you're gonna have to try just a little bit harder. Do you think you can take some deep breaths for me, maybe? Calm down a little bit? I don't want you hyperventilating. That's right, just take some deep breaths. Deep breath in, and a deep breath out. There we go. That's a lot better, isn't it? Now, what is it you had to say? Huh? Did you just call me mommy? Oh, sweetheart. That's adorable. I didn't think you had it in you. What a deep confession. That's why I brought you here. In the real world, I guess it's hard to voice your deepest desires, but here, in a microcosm of the real world, I guess it's a lot easier. And I'm sure the fear really helps get that adrenaline pumping. You'll say pretty much anything if you think it's gonna get you free. How did you know a name like that is a favorite of mine? I didn't think you'd really say it, but I like it. I like it a lot. It's sort of fitting, don't you think? After all, I am the one taking care of you now. Making sure you're safe, feeding you, protecting you. I do think Mommy suits me well if you really stop to think about it. Oh, what is that? Regret? Oh, come on now. You opened this can of worms. Now you have to deal with the consequences. I mean, it's better than me making fun of you, isn't it? But I'd never do anything like that. Not to my special boy. And oh, aren't you special? Not a lot of others call me that. I mean, at least I think you're the first. It gets a little hazy. What with all the adrenaline and high emotions that come along with this. You must really think I'm special too if you'd call me that. I mean, I hope you're not calling just any girl that. I'd get jealous. And really, that's the very last thing that you want. Say it again. Come on. Say it. What's wrong? You were so confident in the beginning. What happened? Are you scared? Oh, darling, you know you don't have to be afraid of me. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna judge you. This is a safe place for you to speak whatever your heart desires, darling. And if that's what you want to call me, if that helps you cope, I'm more than happy to wear that title for you. Come on, say it. Say it again. Now really isn't the time to clam up. Just because I have you here doesn't mean I'm above punishing you. Oh, no, no, no. I'm more than happy to do whatever I need to do to get what I want from you. And right now, I want you to call me it again. Unless you want to take a trip to the basement with me, but neither of us really want that, do we? I just got the concrete all creak. cleaned up again, and I'd really hate to dirty it. Look at you, got me all flustered, tripping over myself. It would be really exciting, but it'd be a lot of cleaning. So, go on. Say it. Say it. Oh, there we go. Oh, it sends shivers down my spine. You're just so precious. I could just eat you up. Oh, well, not literally, of course. That would be... well, we don't need to talk about that right now. That's for later. Well, if I'm going to be your mommy, I might as well cook for you, right? That's what I'm supposed to do, aren't I? Take good care of my special boy. I actually had a little something prepared before you woke up. See how dedicated I am to you? How far I'm willing to go to make sure you're comfortable? Here we are. I've watched you long enough to know all your likes and dislikes, every little detail about you. So of course I'd know your favorite dish, silly. You know, it's like we were destined for each other, honestly. It's fate that would bring us together. Sure, I have to do a little work to make sure I know what you like, but for you to already know what I like... Oh, isn't that something special? We're sharing something very personal, you and me. You're excited. I'm excited. We're gonna have a lot of fun here. Oh, what's wrong? Are you not hungry right now? Well, I can just put this in the fridge then. No worries. You can always eat later if you're not hungry. I'd never force you to do anything. Not my special boy. I care about you way more than that. Oh, darling, you're still trembling. Oh, you poor thing. Let me hold you. There, isn't that better? Mommy's here now. Mommy's got you. Nobody can hurt you here, my darling. Shh, it's okay. You're safe in my arms. I've got you. And nobody is going to hurt you now. Nobody can take you away from me. You're safe. Safe in my arms where you belong. Oh, my sweet thing. I could stay like this forever. Holding you so close to me. I'm so glad you're here now. It's funny, you know, watching you live your life so vastly unaware of my presence, so blissfully ignorant of all of my love, all that I could do for you. But now you'll never be alone again. I'll be with you always, watching over you and loving you and caring for you. Mommy's here now, dear, and Mommy will never, ever let you go. That's it. That's my special boy. You're still thinking of escape, aren't you? I can see it in your eyes. But there's no way out of here. This place is going to be our little sanctuary. Our paradise. Just you and me. And I've made sure no one will ever find us here. It's just you and me. Forever. And of course you're scared, of course you're terrified, no matter how illogical it may be. I know you're still thinking of escape. You won't for much longer, and I can forgive it for a while. I know you need your time to settle in. I'm not that cruel, but... well, I'll give you time. Oh, you'll get used to it. In time, you will learn to love this. To love me. Just as I've loved you all this time. It's really only a matter of time before your psyche cracks. It happens to everybody. And I have all the time in the world. You'll come to find I'm very patient. Because I know that in the end, you'll be mine. Completely and utterly mine. I have all the patience in the world for that, waiting for you to blossom into something wonderful. Your true recognized form, utterly obedient to me. Oh, it really is a dream come true. And you won't have to worry about anything ever again. I'll take care of you. I'll do everything you need me to. You can just say the word. Can't you see it? Say the word and I'll give you the whole world, my darling. We can do anything, my sweet. I'd give you the world on a plate if I could, and if you asked, I would. Oh, darling, you're crying again. Oh, but these aren't tears of sadness, are they? No, no, no. I think you're beginning to understand. You're beginning to realize how much I love you. How much I've always loved you. And that wonderful, stunning realization is beautiful. You're so beautiful. Say it again. Please? Please? I'm asking nicely this time. I don't want to scare you anymore. Just call me Mommy. I need to hear it. Come on. I know you can do it. Oh, there we go. It's music to my ears. You're so perfect for me. And I'm perfect for you. We're perfect together. Can't you see that? Oh, my darling, you're mine now. Forever. And nothing is going to change that. Not after the bond we have. Not your begging, not your pleading, not your tears. Nothing. You're mine. And I'm yours. For all eternity. Oh, I have waited for this moment for so very long. I've dreamed of it. And now that I have you, and now that it's here, it's so much more wonderful than I ever could have imagined. Just having you here with me all to myself, it really is a dream come true. And soon you'll learn it's a dream come true as well. You'll learn to love it here, my sweet. You'll learn to love me just as I love you. It's only a matter of time. Oh, and I will wait no matter how long it takes. Most people don't take very long, but if you're a tough nut to crack, I'm not worried. I can wait forever for you, my darling. As long as it takes. Because you are worth every ounce of my patience. You are worth everything to me. Oh, my special, special boy. Mommy's gonna take such good care of you. Now, I think it's time for you to get some rest, my darling. It's been a really long day, hasn't it? And I'm sure it's just been emotionally exhausting. I mean, it really has been a roller coaster, hasn't it? And you've more than earned your rest. How well can you sleep in my arms, I wonder? I mean, I expect that we'll spend a lot of our nights like this in an embrace, so you may as well get used to it now. Just go ahead and relax. Rest in Mommy's arms. Let go of all your fear and your confusion, and just embrace our love. Embrace me, and know that you're safe and loved. I can see your eyes fall shut already. You must have really needed the sleep, huh? Oh, my sweet thing, it has been such a long day. You go ahead and get some rest, alright? And I'll just hold you to me, sweetly, and you can fall asleep to the sound of my heartbeat. Doesn't that sound so nice? I know it does. My sweet, sweet angel. Good night. I love you. Mommy will be here when you wake up, watching over you and loving you. Forever and ever. Until the end of time. Good night.